Hello, I'm Mike Miller. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for checking out my videos. This is part of a series of videos that I'm putting together regarding looking for work and working on your resume, completing a database of information that you can keep available to add to your resume as you might need it. And so I went to college and majored in English, and after I got my master's in English, I moved to Dallas and ran a resume writing service for 5 years for a national company. And we had a big Yellow Pages ad, and they paid for the phone and stuff like that. I had an office, and I got about, I don't know, about 10 phone calls a day, something like that. So I had to get those people in there, and take a look at the resume that they had. I always would ask them to bring their old resume or any kind of resume that they had. And we had an application. An application can help you figure out what you need to provide. At least if you filled out a few applications, you begin to know some of the information that you might need, and there's a lot of details sometimes necessary. You might need to be able to readily provide a number of addresses and phone numbers and possibly email information regarding references, past supervisors, and things like that. So it's good to keep up with things like that. And when you work for someone, if you can have a supervisor or manager write a letter for you right then while you're on good terms with them and they remember you and what you've done, then you can show that letter for future job changes, and it can really be very helpful. So I recommend that. But and so talking about a resume specifically, a resume might generally have an objective. What is it that you want to do? What do you really want to do at this time? What do you have to offer? So you need to think of these things, and maybe think of at least 3 things that you want to say as key words or whatever, that the skills, the training, the education, the experience, whatever it is that you want to sell yourself on at this time for the particular positions that you're applying for. So there's a lot you can say in your objective, actually, to control your resume, just depending on what kind of job you're looking for. A resume also needs to have a summary of qualifications wherein you write about the overview, the big picture set of skills that you have, and how many years of experience possibly. You can talk in general terms like management, administration, or more specialized terms, and just show your overall background. Then you have to have more or less an employment history section, an employment background, and there you can talk about the things that you were responsible for as well as the things that you accomplished. That's very important to have some accomplishments and have all that information ready the way you want to have it written. And so you might have a strengths section in a resume. There might be some questions on an application that ask about what do you consider your strengths. So you want to think about things like that. And are you a strong team player? Are you very enthusiastic? Think just what really describes you as a person. What kind of work habits do you have, work ethics? So then the education section of the resume, put the fields of study, the things you've completed, programs you've been involved with, and any certificates that you might have, any license, any special license that you have. Include that information. Make sure you have the information that you need for that. And organizations that you're part of that can demonstrate a lot of good personal skills. A lot of skills can be learned by being involved with with groups and organizations, because that's what work is all about a lot of times, is interacting with a lot of people as effectively as possible. So references, have your references ready again, people you've worked for, supervisors that you've had. And though many times in a resume or at the bottom of the application you can just say that references will be available upon request if they want to actually have an interview and things like that. So I wish you the very best of luck in your job search and development of your resume. So thank you very much for watching my videos, and I hope you have a great day.